I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Tara. And this is Tara's large and empty master bedroom. But this is Tara's exquisite, luxurious retreat, thanks to some help from Design Inc. Way to visit Tara, who recently moved into a new development of stately homes. Beautiful, but still a bit raw. Hi, Sarah. Nice to meet you. Tara moved in about 18 months ago, the first family in the development, and she's got a bedroom that needs to feel like home.
In a dust storm. The master bedroom is sort of the back third of the house.
Okay.
And overlooks the ravine.
So this is a family house for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have 3 little girls.
Tell me a little bit about, what have you done so far? What's working for you and what's not working? What would you like to change?
We have one of the 2 night tables that we just purchased, actually.
Okay.
That's the new one over there.
Okay.
And the lamps are new. The bed and the dresser we had in another house before we came here.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer, I think, to have a soft headboard, possibly a bigger bed, depending on what you think.
Okay. Well, if you've got 3 little girls, I'm assuming they all pile in with you. Gets a little squishy in there. Are you looking for a traditional feel and something kind of old worldy or something more contemporary?
I think a mix.
Okay.
If we can achieve a mix that works.
Yep. Big space, great light, nice fireplace, got a television, room for everybody to come and be in here together. It just feels to me like it definitely needs some warmth.
Yes.
One of the things that we could do to achieve a little bit more character in here is I'd like to think about adding some moldings.
For sure.
What else? I would like to see some pieces in here that have some character, so some pieces that have some age to it. You might want to think about putting an overhead fixture. You may want to consider injecting some small hits of pattern or a bit more color, because in a room this big it needs something to kind of pull it all together. And we'll get it done as quickly as we can.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, good, thanks.
Looks like another case of builder's beige for Design Inc. Who best to add a little color to any situation but Tommy?
You just put this here, and then you hot glue gun some ribbon.
I think he's up to the challenge. Aside from Tommy, the real drama in Tara's bedroom will come from a traditional English-style molded ceiling. Expensive, but what a statement.
I promise you we wouldn't steer you wrong. And I think the trust level just isn't quite there yet, but I'm sensing that it's nearly there.
We can't picture it at all, actually.
Granted, it's not something that's commonly done. To me, that's a really good reason to do it.
Sometimes the client is a little bit more trepidatious and not so willing to just jump in with both feet off the top.
I haven't seen very many rooms that have this, so I think that's the hesitation, is I've not really seen it.
And then what were they wondering? Whether we could do just a paneled detail on the walls instead?
Right, which to me is just kind of like...
I think that means not very dramatic.
And what we think is going to give it personality is maybe a little bit different than what she might have considered as the concept for the room. I think you need to paint a picture. Let's pull fabrics in the whole neutral range. I think they have to be, velvets, like something very soft, very sumptuous for the headboard. And then I think once we've done that, if we show that we're kind of practicing restraint in all other areas, I feel that they'll be able to visualize a little bit more going on, a little bit more jazz on the ceiling. If we want to move this forward, we may have to give them like the no money miracle, the just trust us, and we're gonna put it together, and if at the end you don't like it, we'll take it back. I may have an entire large bedroom suite of furniture ready to give away at the end of it, but that's, I think, the way we're gonna have to proceed. She's gonna love it though.
Tara's bedroom is getting the top to bottom treatment. A molded ceiling and a sumptuous carpet to ground the entire space.
I guess we can't rule anything out because finding something this size...
Finding something in the right size and the right price point is a challenge. This is the only one I've seen that's a candidate as far as the color goes. I think that this is a more contemporary take on traditional because of the large-scale pattern. 8625.
Oh my God. I think I just peed my pants a little bit. That would work.
This would work. Oh, you see, I like the gray.
Oh, I've seen this carpet before. I've always liked this
I
carpet.
love this carpet.
Yeah. One, two, three, go.
I like this though. I think either just the simple, straightforward grid or the rib. Why don't we take both
Okay.
and let her try them out and see what she thinks?
Tara's bedroom is off to a good start with solid, very heavy selections for the floor. But the ceiling's another story.
And then she said, I hate the ceiling.
Tara's bedroom is big and bare,
Lived here about 18 months.
and we're giving it style to spare.
And I think the trust level just isn't quite there yet, but I'm sensing that it's nearly there.
She's gonna love it though.
All it takes is 1 part good humor
Really successful designers have people for this.
and 2 parts herniated disc.
If this one works, we don't need to try the other.
We're just gonna leave you this.
Sounds like someone forgot to eat breakfast.
Come on. He's trying to convince me it's not the right color because he doesn't want to lift it.
Although I wouldn't want to do this for a living.
This is very awkward, this one.
This one. Okay, that was great.
You sweat like a hooker in a cop car. Sorry.
It's really silvery. I like it.
I think it looks great.
If Tara likes the existing wall color, the more peanutty carpet will be the better choice.
Oh, joy. More carpet wrangling.
It's like alabaster this way. You still like the oyster?
I feel a little...
Again with the yawning. Ultimately, the choice rests with Tara. Let's move on with fabrics.
I think I'm probably gonna be leaning in favor of the more gray.
This really echoes the plaster detail that we want to do on the ceiling, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I was wondering about going with a very subtle stripe for the drapes. So I'd love to see this,
Crazy
which
about
is
that
sort
in
of,
combination with the rug. What do you think of silk drapes, sort of in general? Are you a linen drapes person, a velvet drapes person? Do you like silk? Are you okay with going sort of that dressy?
Yeah, yeah. I'm currently a paper blind girl.
I noticed that.
Did you bring the wallpaper samples?
I did.
We need the height and the sort of drama of a big headboard.
Right.
And then cover the entire back wall like a backdrop.
Yeah.
A monochromatic, tone on tone, naturally inspired, earth tones, neutral, that actually has some life to it.
Do you like it?
I do. I like this one better for some reason with the carpet, but maybe I'm just looking at the carpet too
No,
much.
I think you're bang on because Sarah actually liked this one better with the carpet as well. Look at this fabric that we found that's
Beautiful.
very similar to the ceiling detail. Isn't that amazing?
Beautiful color.
It's a nice color, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
look
crazy
what's it
about
for?
It's my favorite one.
I don't know. we just start by finding fabrics and
You guys
then
have a good job.
see. Yeah,
We do
I know.
love our job.
Having lived with the samples a few days, Tara's warming up to our ideas for her bedroom.
It's a little hot today.
Do you think one day we'll be successful enough to get air conditioning?
Let's talk about Tara. She's crazy about the wallpaper idea. Very happy about that. She loves this
I think
fabric.
she was gonna go for it. Did you have to convince her at all?
You know what? She's really, really easygoing. I think that she hired you because she knew that what you were going to come up with was going to be good, and she's really actually given herself up to the process and allowed us to have some creative, control, which is nice.
Here's an idea. I'm just thinking, as I'm sitting here talking to you, it's not that I'm not interested in what you're saying. However, I'm looking at the wing chair behind you, and I'm wondering, what if we created a headboard that was like a wing chair,
I love the camel back with the
right?
wings.
Camel back and a wing. And it could have a nail head detail along the outer edge.
Know what you're thinking before you even think it.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking that this thing should actually really reference a wing chair, have upholstered sides all the way down, and actual legs like a chair has.
Get out of my room.
See? I know you. People are going to want that piece of furniture.
The phone is gonna, I think I hear the
It's
phone
ringing
ringing.
off the hook already. It's
I'm
like a
sorry you can't have
telephone
it
in
yet.
here. I can hear it.
We're moving along. Tara's happy with the rug, furniture, fabric, and wallpaper choices. However, the ceiling's still not a sealed deal.
I received a telephone call from Tara
Yes,
late last evening,
yes.
and she let me know. First of all, she asked how my weekend was, and I said lovely, and then she said, I hate the ceiling. That's a quote. She used the word hate. So, yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do about this. Apparently the husband has hated the idea from the get-go.
Are they finished it?
No, it's a week-long installation, and yesterday was day one of the installation, so there's two
it
or
could
three
be-
pieces up.
Okay.
Yes, she's looking at something that A, is totally incomplete.
We've been there before.
Yeah, we've been there a few times before.
I think we have two big decisions to make. One is allow them to say we hate it and recognize the fact that it's their home and we're gonna rip it down and make whatever reparations are necessary at this point. That's option one. Option two is
Sorry, I'm just trying to breathe.
proceed as planned,
Yeah.
ask them to allow us to finish the installation, hope that A, they like it, but understand that B, if they don't, we're gonna be then taking down a completed ceiling and repairing it, which in my mind is gonna be far more.
Monstrous task. You'd have to pull the whole ceiling down. Like it would be going right back way beyond square one where we started. It would be going all the way
Wasn't
back
this
to
room
the
supposed
building.
to be quick?
This was a quick turnaround.
Like,
Oh yeah. Well, this is what a quick turnaround is on designing. So, you
okay,
know, like,
so you're headed there now.
I have to head there now and have a look for myself, and then have a conversation with her and do my best to convince her to trust us.
Okay.
And I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted from there.
Okay.
Let's hope Tara's ceiling doesn't come tumbling down.
What's next in my day?
Tara's master bedroom is plantation-sized.
I haven't done the site measure yet, but I think it's about 20 by 20. It's pretty big.
We've got approvals on everything,
She's really, really easygoing.
except for what I think will send the room over the top. Tommy's got some gentle persuading to do to lock this ceiling.
I think it's incredible. I had to come by just on the off chance that it really did look, overwhelming, but I don't think it does. In Tara's defense, it does look pretty dramatic, and it is a really major statement in the room.
I went upstairs and I looked at the ceiling and I went, it's too much.
Hello. Hi, Tara, how are you? It's a lot easier to sell something to the client that you truly believe is spectacular and looks great, so shouldn't be a problem. The ceiling, I've just seen it, and I think it looks really, really great. Now, keep in mind that I'm looking at it and imagining the room finished and knowing all of the elements that we're putting in, but I really wanted to reassure you that, in my opinion, it looks really, really tremendous. Hi.
Hi.
I just popped by to give you one more reason to love me.
What's that?
Tara's ceiling is a go. I talked her
you
off
do
the
that?
ledge. Talked her off the ledge. She was
last
freaking
I
out.
heard was I hate it.
I went, looked at it myself,
Yeah.
thought that it looked stunning, told her that I really honestly believed that.
Now that I've seen more of it finished, I'm actually starting to like it. I think actually I was completely wrong and I'm quite embarrassed about it.
Well done. So my guess is, so now moving forward, I think we're just gonna have to make sure that finishing accents are sleek, really contemporary,
Very clean.
and dead simple.
I agree.
Okay. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
And that'd be last.
Not quite. Tommy's got to hit the streets in search of furnishings.
Is this safe to sit on? I know you're showing it as a coffee table. Could I sit on it?
Tara's into traditional mixed with contemporary. We're adding a touch of the exotic.
Oh, yeah. These say sale, but there's no sale price. There's only 20% off. We get that discount here anyway. That could be good above the fireplace mantle.
While Tommy's making headway, the plaster ceiling is just about finished at Tara's. This I've got to see.
Holy moly! Look at that! Woo!
Isn't that incredible?
I haven't seen it.
Hi.
Hi! Oh, okay. What are you doing? Spraying the ceiling? You got a funny beard right now. You look like a marshmallow. Okay, that looks spectacular. Okay. That looks like it's unbelievable.
I knew you would love it. It's
I
pretty
thought it would look
spectacular.
good, but I'm telling you, like, I am over the moon and down the other side. What if we hadn't, what if we'd stopped?
Well, we were never, I'll tell you, secretly, we were never stopping. I was gonna sell her on that ceiling because I knew that it would be unbelievable in the end.
The combination of the detail with the crown molding,
I know.
it's beyond perfect.
We're good. We know what we're doing.
Yep, we know what we're doing. As for everyone else,
These aren't the right chairs.
I said hold, they sold. So we gotta get something else.
That's bad.
Tara's bedroom. We've had tons of great ideas.
I think I hear the
It's
phone
ringing
ringing.
off the hook already.
Save for an intricately plastered ceiling.
And I looked at the ceiling and I went,
It took some fancy footwork to bring her around.
I'm telling you, like, I am over the moon.
Tara's is coming together now, and we're pumped.
It's like we think this is magic. Like we're expecting this. Like it's like putting it in a post box. Like I'm gonna stick that in,
And then
out the other
end comes this big headboard.
One camelback headboard coming right up.
That's incredible. It really is right off the page and into 3D.
Crunch time. This is when it's all got to come together.
The drapes are definitely crooked, and I want them fixed. That's really bugging me.
Okay.
Love the light fixture.
I know, the light fixture looks terrific, I think.
Super.
I know. And here's your rails, and look at how cute your little feet are.
The feet on them.
Adorable little feet.
It's great.
I'm glad you like it because you were putting it together. There's no way I can figure that out. Tara really likes it too.
Does she?
Sent me an email and said she loves it.
Phew.
It's delivery day. The rest of the furniture is arriving, or so we think.
These aren't the right chairs.
There's two other ones.
There's something sticky stuck to my foot, so as I walk, I'm attached to the spring.
And I love the little nails.
They are too pretty. Good color palette, mushroom and smoke.
The furniture looks superb. Too bad we didn't get everything we ordered.
The thing I put on hold with this, they sold. I said hold, they sold. So we gotta get something else.
That's bad.
I'm not sure that I agree with you about the too many pairs of lamps. Could we try the column lamps?
You can try whatever you want. It's so hot, I'm going down to a lower floor.
I think this I like. We're gonna be turning up the heat everywhere if I can try anything I want.
Time to get the team in place and Tara's bedroom finished.
Flowers in the kitchen. We are down one today because Jessica is in bed with a migraine headache. So we need to assemble the bed, which is in pieces right now, so that then we can make the bed.
Okay.
There's a really hot pink. Send someone to let me know when it's done. So in order to make this bed beautiful, we're gonna need a whole new set of sheets, okay, and flowers. Something that's gonna pick up on some sort of lavender, cream, soft yellow tones, because that's what we've pulled out in the pillows.
the viewers are gonna think the only thing I'm good at is stuffing pillows.
Look at the headboard, Sarah. Isn't that fabulous?
Headboard looks fabulous. I think a bedroom has to have softness. Everything else in your life is hard and busy and rushed, that I felt that the bedroom should be a place of total calm, softness, but nothing over the top. We need a new television cabinet, and we have to pick up the television that's going above it, set it all up, get that organized.
My boy Tommy found this great cupboard at the last moment. TV stand covered. And no one better than a TV crew to set it up. So, who's shooting this?
And finally, we are awaiting delivery of our chaise. Oh, look at that.
Isn't it great? I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how well
That's
it
a fainting
translates.
couch if I've ever seen one. We designed a custom chaise and a custom headboard, both of which were tailored to fit perfectly into the space. And I think they hold the space. I think that each one of them is totally different, and they were both inspired really by the room. And then final tweaking, clear out, installation of a few last things, and we'll be ready to show
Sarah
it
will
off
have a
to you.
beautiful bedroom.
Okay, what happens if we go 2?
Try that.
I like 2 better. I think it's great that Tara thinks that they'll be able to keep the kids out of that room. However, I think that that room just feels so cozy now that I think it's gonna be really hard.
I think the kids will definitely be in here, but they'll just have to respect what's in here.
And what about the fabulous ceiling?
The ceiling was a journey. Tara did not like it at the beginning, and we all know that, and we know that Tara loves it now. But I think that the end result was worth all of the trouble along the way, because look how amazing it looks.
My favorite piece in the room, probably the ceiling.
The moral of Tara's bedtime story, it pays to stick to your vision.